Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm gonna be making class setups for dropping nukes in Black Ops Cold War. So, let's see what we got. First, we got the 74U. Most of my classes are gonna be perk greed setups with pretty much the same perks: tactical, lethal, and field upgrade equipment, as well as the secondary. So first, we got the 74U. We have the Spetsnaz compensator, the Liberator barrel, the Spetsnaz grip, crew, elastic wrap, and the KGB skeletal stock. Now if you want a suppress setup, what you can do is take out the stock, change the compensator to GRU suppressor, and either run like the 50 round fast mag, or you can take out the mag and run the stock instead. So that's your choices right there. For the secondary, we're using the Marshall with the extended barrel, the Dragon's Breath, and the dual wheel attachment. Then we have Stim Shot, Semtex Trophy, the Per Greed wildcard, and for the perks we're using Flak Jacket, Tactical Mask, Scavenger, Tracker, Ninja, and Ghost. So that's the 74U setup right there. This is one of my best setups for dropping nukes. This is the FFAR. Same thing per greed, Marshall. The equipment stays the same. For attachments, you want to run the agency suppressor, the field agent grip, 30 round speed mag, the airborne elastic wrap, and the Raider stock. This particular setup is pretty much a no recoil setup, because usually with ARs you'd want to run a barrel, either reinforced or ranger, depending on if you're going suppressed or unsuppressed. But the deal with this is it slows you down, and the FFAR usually has a high bullet velocity. Like, it's pretty decent. That paired with the fire rate makes it really good. That's why you don't really need a barrel. You maximize your accuracy with your field agent and your agency suppressor, and you pretty much have a no recoil FFAR. That's why when kids say like I'm hacking and shit, you know, I got anti-recoil, like, no dude, it's the class setup, bro. Next we got the Tack 9. We're using the full auto repeater, the task force barrel, the field agent grip, 30 round mag, and the serpent wrap. You can go airborne here if you want, but it slows you down a little bit. Perks, equipment, the secondary stays the same. What we have here, the M16. This is another good setup for dropping nukes. What I'm using here is the millstop reflex, the agency silencer, the task force barrel, 45 round mag, and the airborne elastic wrap. This is usually what I use to drop my nukes, but I've been testing out different builds, and you can try something like this. You can go match grade barrel to get extra range and less recoil. You can run something like the Vision Tech and compensator, so you can get one shots easier. With the Vision Tech, what you can do is change your reticle to this one, the Clean Living, or if in the store, if you have the green dot, you can run that as well. But I think my best class is this right here, the millstop, agency silencer, the task force barrel, 45 round mag, and the airborne elastic wrap. Hold on, I just got a comment. Let me check it out. Can we play one day? Yeah, sure, man. Just show me a friend request, man. Next up, we got the LC-10. Now this is a really good sub because it's kind of like a hybrid between ARs and a submachine gun. But for this setup, we're using agency suppressor, the field agent grip to give it that no recoil. 45 round mag to have some extra bullets in the magazine to take out multiple people, airborne wrap, and the Raider stock. So with this build, you have accuracy, you have more ammo in your clip, paired with good mobility and ADS. So it's really freaking good for getting nukes. Perks stay the same. Um, this is a new build that I actually made last night, and I ended up dropping a quad nuke with my teammates. I got a double nuke in one match, and my two teammates got one nuke each. That's why I say it's a quad nuke. So this class is really freaking good. The FARA 83 is by far one of the best ARs to use. This with the FFAR, top two ARs in my opinion. This is just like the FFAR, but with less recoil, more range, and more accuracy. So the setup that I'm running is the GRU suppressor, the Liberator barrel. Now this is what makes the FARA 83 kill really fast, the Liberator barrel. I'm running the 50 round speed mag, the GRU elastic wrap, and the skeletal stock. Now, if you think the ADS is too slow, it doesn't suit you, what you can do is take this out, the magazine, and run a foregrip. I would not recommend the Spetsnaz grip because you compare it to the foregrip, you're only getting an extra 3% horizontal recoil and 2% vertical recoil control, which isn't that much compared to this. And you look at the negative, you have minus 26% shooting move speed. So you're slowing down your gun for just a tiny bit of extra recoil control, which doesn't make sense to me. So, this is the alternate build. You run the agency suppressor, the Liberator barrel, regular foregrip, GRU elastic wrap, and skeletal stock. This is your accuracy build right here. This is more for like getting feeds, playing a lot more aggressive, taking out multiple people at a time. This is it more suits me because I have recoil control on deck. Next up we have the PPSH. This was requested by somebody. For the attachments, I'm running Spetsnaz compensator, the reinforced heavy barrel, the Spetsnaz grip. So that paired with the compensator is going to give you that recoil control for this gun, which you kind of need. The regular 55 round drum, it's actually really good. And the serpent wrap. The reason I don't use the GRU elastic wrap is because this gun has low mobility. So if you throw the elastic wrap on top of it, you're slowing down your gun with the minus 10 shooting move speed. So I like to have a good ADS, but a good balance between having a good ADS and mobility. So that's the attachments for this gun. I don't think suppressor is that good on this gun. That's why I go unsuppressed with it. So yeah, that's that. MP5, I have two builds for this. We have the agency suppressor, the Ranger barrel, the field agent grip, the 40 round speed mag, and the airborne elastic wrap. Now what you can do is take out the suppressor, run a compensator. This is a really good build right here. Or you can run the suppressor like this, take out the barrel, and run the Raider stock. So you have a really good mobility and accuracy with this, but the bullet velocity is pretty freaking low. So that's kind of an issue at times. But the best class setup is this one. Infantry compensator, Ranger barrel, field agent grip, 40 round speed mag, airborne elastic wrap. Reason you don't need to go with the salvo 40 round speed mag is pretty much the only difference is you're getting 40% reload quickness as opposed to this one where you have 25%, which is it's not that big of a deal. So just get the faster ADS, you run this one. 47, this one is one of my best setups as well. I'm more of an AR player, so I'm biased towards assault rifles and tack rifles. For the 47, this to me is the best 47 setup for me. We run the groove suppressor to stay off the radar, obviously, and build up a streak. Plus you get the extra recoil control, which is good. We're running the reinforced barrel to make up for lost range on the suppressor, as well as you get some bullet velocity, so it makes back up for the negatives on this. We run the foregrip. Reason you don't run the Spetsnaz grip is you don't get any vertical recoil control and you're slowing your gun down for no reason with the minus 26% shooting move speed. So you run the regular foregrip to get some more mobility out of your AR. For the handle, you want to run the groove elastic wrap, fastest ADS, can drop shot with it. It's really good. And then the negatives to that wrap, you make back up with the stock, which you get 30% sprint to fire and 40% strike speed, pretty much. This is the best setup for me, and for getting nukes and whatnot. I don't really run it unsuppressed, and I don't run a magazine on it. I don't run an optic. The iron sights are pretty clean, and there's no need for a body. For the sniper class, the one that I dropped the nuke with in one of my last videos was pretty much this setup here. The stabilizer to get some idle sway control. The steady aim laser to get close range kills easier, like the close range quick scopes a lot easier. The 7-round speed mag, it does slow down ADS, but realistically, if you're trying to drop a nuke with a sniper, you're not going to be quick scoping every single kill. So, you know, play smart with it. Serpent wrap, because if you look at the airborne, it only gives you 5% ADS. The serpent is double that, so it's kind of like opposite to the assault rifles. Assault rifles, the airborne wrap will give you more ADS than the serpent wrap, but for snipers it's different. The serpent is going to give you the most ADS speed, as you can see. And for the stock, we run the radar pad to get some sprint to fire if we need to quick scope, and some strafe speed with the aim walk-in movement speed. But I did change it recently, and I'm running the foregrip instead of the laser sight, so that's some alternate versions of that class you can run. I don't recommend using a suppressor though. I mean, you're kind of like taking away bullet velocity for no reason. So this is another really good setup right here, the Carve tack rifle. Solid tubers, shoots really fast, pretty much a laser beam. You want to run the Vision Tech 2X, the infantry compensator, the regular foregrip. You can run field agent, but it's going to slow you down a lot. Airborne wrap and the radar pad stock. And for the reticle in the optic, I use either this one, the Clean Living, or recently I switched to the green dot in the store tab. So you can mess around with that and see if you have it or not. This one you should get it by just playing multiplayer. As it says, just get 400 kills while aiming down sights with this scope on your gun. So this one's pretty easy to get and it's really clean. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my class setups. What else to say, man? Proof that these class setups work, man, is that I pretty much have, let's see, 624 nukes, 4,333 unstoppables. So I'm not bullshitting you when I tell you these classes work, you know, like, you just gotta, like, practice with it, you know, work on your shot, recoil control, position, and stuff like that, and you should be fine. Personally, for me, I some of my classes I don't use a magazine because like you look at my 47, my FFAR, um, like the FARA and stuff. My accuracy is pretty high. You know, it's like 36. FARA is 37. Craig is 37. 47 is 37. You know, so that pretty much translates to me not missing many shots when I shoot. You know, so in my case, I don't really need a mag half the time. It's only if the gun really requires one to function properly, like the Tech 9 or the FFAR. Because I think the FFAR only has like 20 bullets. The Tech 9 has like 20 bullets. So, you know, having a mag is kind of necessary on those guns. But like the 47, FARA, you don't need mags on those. Although a mag on the FARA is pretty fucking nice. Um, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. It's just a quick, um, class setup video. What am I saying? Quick class setup video. Hope you guys try it. Hope you guys like it. Drop a sub and like if you're new. And yeah, peace.